Your sister is about to do something that will shame your family name. The angels are watching. Archangel Michael says, something very disturbing has reached the ears of the divine. Your sister, the one you once trusted without doubt, has been slowly plotting behind the veil of smiles and silence. This is not an ordinary act, this is a deep wound to your family's honor and your destiny. She has crossed lines that cannot be undone with mere apologies. Her actions are being recorded in the unseen realms, where angels do not sleep. They have seen her meet with someone late at night, passing documents and whispering names that shouldn't be whispered. You must understand that this is more than betrayal, it's a calculated disgrace. What she is about to do will not only affect your name, it will attempt to erase the reputation your ancestors built with their sacrifices. The angels are standing by, watching every step, documenting each move she makes. She thinks no one knows. But God always knows. And now, you must know too. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She has been masking her intentions with false kindness. Every sweet word she's uttered lately has been scripted with manipulation. You must not underestimate her cleverness, for she's working with people who feed off dishonor. You may have noticed her mood has changed. She avoids eye contact when certain names are mentioned. That's not guilt, it's fear of being found out too soon. Archangel Michael says, the higher powers did not want to alarm you before, but now the time has come to act with awareness. This plan of hers involves stealing something sacred, not just an object, but trust itself. And what she delivers to these hidden hands could destroy your family standing forever. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The ones she's connected with have motives darker than money. There is spiritual warfare swirling around your home because of her decision. And she was warned, through dreams, through signs, but she ignored them all. She's been seen entering a location known only to a few people in your past. A place that once carried meaning, now used as the meeting point for disgrace. What happens there will not stay hidden, and heaven will not be silent. Your name is tied to legacy, and she is preparing to tarnish it with signatures and agreements that have no place in truth. There is a man guiding her, someone whose presence brings ruin to those close to him. She believes he loves her, but he is using her shame as a weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is a sealed envelope that she has hidden inside the lining of an old suitcase. That envelope contains details that are meant to explode once opened, names, dates, and lies crafted as truth. If that envelope reaches the wrong hands, your entire lineage will be questioned. She's not doing this alone. There are two women who have always envied your position. They are smiling in her face, but behind closed doors, they fuel her fire with venom and whisper cruel strategies. She was warned by someone in the family to stop before it got worse. That warning only made her move faster, not wiser. And now, every step she takes is leading her closer to shame she cannot reverse. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The angels have gathered at your home's edge. One stood near your window last night, watching, glowing, weeping. Because even heaven mourns when blood turns against blood. There is still time for reversal, but only if you confront the truth now. Delaying this will allow her final piece to fall into place, a press release, a legal turn, or a declaration that breaks the bloodline's pride. Archangel Michael says, you must not confront her in rage. Instead, gather the facts as the angels guide you, The more calmly you move, the more power you reclaim from this destructive path. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Her phone holds the secrets. A voice note sent 3 nights ago says more than words ever could. And it was sent to someone who has already used recordings against others. This is the moment of discernment. The path of silence is no longer safe. You must be the torchbearer of truth now, or the shadows will take over. She is set to meet someone in the next 48 hours. That person is a middleman, someone your family never trusted, yet she sees as salvation. He is the one who will press the button to publicly humiliate what your family built. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You were born to protect the legacy, not just to live in it. And this moment is your spiritual trial. The heavens believe in your strength to face this without losing your light. She has already written a statement that holds twisted facts. That statement is saved in her drafts, ready to go viral at a single click. But she does not realize the angels have already downloaded the truth. A child in your bloodline will suffer if this isn't stopped. Because the shame she's crafting will be carried for generations. This is more than a personal attack, it's a spiritual bomb. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Her relationship with that man is not love, it is manipulation dressed in sweetness. He's convincing her to exchange secrets for a promise he will never keep. And she, blind by emotion, doesn't see she's trading diamonds for dust. There's a photo she has hidden, of a paper she was never supposed to touch. That photo will be used to bring false accusations. And when those lies spread, even your name might be caught in the ripple. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are preparing to intervene. But your voice must be the first thunder. Speak, not in chaos, but in clarity, declare your protection over your home. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. She believes she is powerful because of temporary attention. But when shame comes, it will not knock, it will storm in. And only truth can build the barrier strong enough to resist it. The women with her are laughing in private chats. They think they've finally outsmarted your family's dignity. But divine justice always comes, and their laughter will turn to silence. There is a transaction being prepared. One that involves land or property connected to your bloodline. If she signs it, she gives away something sacred for a temporary thrill. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Inside her room is a box painted with old patterns. In it lies a symbol taken from your past, a medallion, will, a token of protection. She plans to hand it over. This is not just betrayal. This is defilement. And the universe is preparing to echo with consequence. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. She is hiding behind a mask of normalcy. But every time she smiles lately, it's thinner, forced. Her spirit is uneasy because deep inside, she knows heaven is watching. An old message from someone in your ancestry recently appeared in a dream. That dream was not just a memory, it was a divine alert. That person is trying to awaken you before disaster falls. There is one person she still respects. That person is your key. Speak to them, awaken their concern, and use them as the shield before the impact. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. She is planning to attend an event under your family name. But her intentions are not to honor, it is to expose, twist, and shame. What she says there will be carried into rooms you won't be able to enter later. This must be stopped before that day arrives. That date is already marked by heaven's watchers. And they are warning you now, do not be silent. Your silence is her greatest weapon. Because the less you react, the more she believes you are blind. But you are not blind. You are chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. There's still a window. Not wide, but enough. Use it. Find the location she keeps visiting and gather proof. Let your movements be watched by the angels. Let your heart be shielded in divine knowing. Your role now is not to hate, but to intercept darkness. She will feel the shift when you speak. Even if she pretends to ignore you, her soul will tremble. Because the truth is a power she cannot replicate. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, the divine swords are drawn. This is not a battle of fists but of spirit, of legacy, of truth. And you, child of light, are being called to stand strong. Endings are not always storms. Sometimes, they are revelations. And now, what is hidden shall be exposed. Do not let emotion cloud your clarity. Let justice, wrapped in grace, be your voice. For when you walk in truth, even the heavens align to protect your step. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. She once promised she would never harm the family. Those promises were made in the light, but now she walks in shadows. Her conscience no longer speaks, only ambition guides her hand. Behind her back, some already know the whispers. A relative across the city sensed the shift in energy around her name. But fear has kept their lips sealed. The woman who introduced her to this plan is older, seasoned in manipulation. She has done this before, ruined families, sold names, and turned loyalty into leverage. And now she sees your sister as her next puppet. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. This woman isn't working alone either. There is a man in a distant district who is funding the operation, believing your sister's lies will serve his revenge. He holds your family's success in deep resentment. They're not just planning shame, they're planning to profit from it. Your sister is preparing to sign documents that could transfer family rights, finances, or sacred possessions. She thinks it's a new beginning, but it's a burial. There is an old box in the attic that once belonged to your grandfather. It holds the truth that can disprove her narrative. The angels urge you to retrieve it before she does. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A hidden camera has been placed in your home. She did not place it herself, but she gave permission. The eyes watching you now are not loving, they are preparing to twist your every word. Do not let her see you panic. Heaven says move in silence. Investigate with the wisdom of the divine, not the rage of the wounded. There's an audio file saved on her laptop, its contents could shame you if taken out of context. She recorded conversations without your knowledge, edited them, and plans to release them soon. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. One person close to her is beginning to doubt her intentions. That person is confused, torn, but reachable. You must speak to them without anger, and guide their heart to see clearly. Your sister has rehearsed a version of her betrayal. She has memorized lines she will use to defend her choices. These lines are poisoned with falsehood, and she will cry as she delivers them, but her tears are not innocent. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare not for war, but for revelation. Truth is your greatest sword, and time is your shield. If you rise now, her plan can still fall apart." Type Amen to get blessing 2020. She wants to paint herself as a victim of tradition. Her story twists family pride into oppression, legacy into shame. But those who know the real path will not be fooled, if they hear the whole truth. Tonight, she is set to meet someone at a secret location. The location is a cafe near the old school she once attended. That meeting is not casual, it is where the final blueprint will be sealed. There is a transfer of funds planned. Money connected to the family business or ancestral property. If that transaction is completed, undoing the damage will take years. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Do not allow fear to paralyze you. The heavens are backing you with strength unknown to your enemies. What you speak now will echo through spiritual dimensions. A copy of a family document was taken from the safe last week. She has it. And she plans to submit a duplicate, edited, for official approval. Heaven says make 3 copies of every sacred document now. Hide one. Send one to a trusted spiritual protector. And keep one with you always. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Her actions are not entirely hers. A spiritual influence has clouded her judgment. A force of bitterness and jealousy entered through a wound she never healed. You must pray not only for justice, but for her soul. Because the woman she used to be is crying inside her, lost, suffocating beneath pride. She does not believe she's wrong. She thinks she's finally free. But what she calls freedom is chains wrapped in gold. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. There is a gathering happening soon, an event where she plans to announce her truth. She will stand on a stage or sit in a room and try to rewrite history. That moment is critical. Someone must be there to speak clarity. You don't have to be loud. You just have to be firm, and speak with heaven's light behind you. She's already sent a warning to another family member, threatening silence or scandal. That's not just manipulation, it's spiritual warfare. And it must be blocked with divine armor. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The spirits of your ancestors are not quiet. They walk the halls of your home, whispering wisdom. You may have felt a sudden chill recently, that was them brushing against your doubt to awaken your fight. If you open the old diary hidden in the back drawer, you'll find instructions written in your mother's hand. She knew this day could come. Her words will guide your actions now. Archangel Michael says, this is not just about shame, it's about protection. For if she succeeds, your future generations may inherit confusion instead of clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You once held her hand during storms. You defended her when others doubted her. And this is how she returns your love, with sabotage disguised as liberation. She's working on a podcast, a video, or an article, something viral. She will post it late one night, believing it will change her life. It will, but not in the way she imagines. The heavens will not let it spread unless you stay silent. Your voice must rise first. And when it does, the platform she stands on will collapse beneath falsehood. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Someone in government, media, or a local council has already been contacted by her. They're being charmed with lies. But those lies are unstable, weak, and full of holes. You must begin recording the truth now. Voice memos, texts, old emails, gather them all. The more you collect, the more heaven can shield you when the hour arrives. She will soon receive a message from someone she admires. That message will be her turning point. It may either be the rope that pulls her back or the push that ends her grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Prepare a written statement. One that contains no anger, only truth. When the moment comes, release it with calm, and let the world choose light. You are not fighting her, you are fighting what is using her. And that is a force that flees when truth stands tall. You have angels assigned to your defense. You are not alone. The heavens are guarding you, your future, and your name. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Your silence so far has been mistaken for weakness. Now, let it end. Let your rise be a quiet roar the spirits have waited to hear. Archangel Michael says, the scrolls of your lineage are being rewritten. Do not let them be smudged by confusion. Take back the pen. Her betrayal will not be her end if she repents. But if she continues, she will fall, not by your hand, but by divine judgment. It is already written. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Soon, she will feel a strange shift. Her plans will begin to backfire. The people she trusted will start turning on her. This is not coincidence. It is consequence. It is the divine correcting a path gone wrong. Your strength will be tested, but it will multiply. Your voice will tremble, but it will shake walls. And the truth, once buried, will rise brighter than any lie. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. She will begin to see cracks in her alliances. The smiles she trusted will twist into smirks. Those who cheered her on will vanish when the heat of exposure rises. The energy around her will grow heavy. Shadows will follow her even in daylight. Her heart will race without reason, and sleep will avoid her, because guilt has started knocking. A letter will arrive unexpectedly. Not from a stranger, but from someone she betrayed first. That letter will mirror everything she tried to hide, and it will shake her to the core. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. She may try to destroy that letter. Burn it, erase it, pretend it never arrived. But the message has already entered her spirit, it cannot be undone. Heaven is not waiting to punish, it is waiting to redeem. But redemption requires truth, and truth requires courage. There is a child who looks up to her. That child will be confused by her actions. And if this path continues, the child will inherit emotional scars before understanding what happened. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. You are the guardian of more than just honor now. You are the lighthouse guiding lost ships away from rocky shores. Even if she cannot see the light yet, keep it burning. An old friend of hers will try to talk sense into her. That person needs your encouragement now, they are wavering. One word from you could give them the strength to intervene fully. Archangel Michael says, your prayers have reached heaven. The scrolls are open. The names are known. And her chapter is being rewritten as we speak. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. This is not about revenge, it's about restoration. About preserving what is sacred before it is sold for temporary gain. She will hear a knock 3 nights from now. She will feel watched. That is not fear, it is awareness. Heaven reminding her, you are not alone. What you do matters. You may find resistance as you dig deeper. Hidden documents, deleted messages, changed passwords. But what she cannot delete is the energy of her choices. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You will come across an old video clip. It will show her in a better time, speaking with truth in her eyes. That clip is not just nostalgia, it is proof that she was once in alignment. Send it to her. Say nothing else. Let the image of her old self speak to the current version buried in deceit. She may not respond immediately. But her soul will hear. And the ripple it creates may begin to break her current alliances. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. A spiritual storm is rising. But in that storm, justice will dance. Every step you take now matters more than ever before. Protect your home physically and spiritually. Smudging, prayer, spoken declarations, cleanse the space she tried to stain. Invite light in, and keep the windows of heaven open. There's a safe that she is trying to access. Be aware. Someone close to her might have given her the code. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Move fast. Change what must be changed. Lock what must be locked. Do not fear being misunderstood. Protecting your destiny requires temporary isolation. You will be tested by emotional pleas. She may cry, beg, deny. But beneath every tear, ask yourself, what is her intention? Angels will guide you to a specific drawer, a file, a message. When you find it, you'll know. That is the final piece that completes the map. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. This message is not just about her, it's about you stepping fully into your calling. You are no longer just the one hurt by betrayal, you are the one chosen to heal the chain. There will be a phone call soon. The person will speak vaguely but with tension. They know something and want to tell you, but fear is holding their tongue. Be gentle. Speak as one wrapped in divine peace. Let them feel the safety of your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. You are being watched by more than eyes, your ancestors, angels, and unseen allies are gathered. They whisper encouragement. They know what's coming, and they are proud of your rising. Your sister may fall publicly. Or she may break down privately. Either way, she will come to a point where the lies collapse. Be ready, not to mock, but to witness. Your response in that moment will decide how healing begins. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. She will one day say, I didn't know what I was doing. And maybe she didn't. But the damage will be real. And you must be strong enough to love with boundaries. The angels have prepared a reversal. Everything she tried to destroy will be restored. Your name, your peace, your destiny. This process was allowed to test your strength and awaken your purpose. You passed. And now, blessings are being delivered faster than curses could ever travel. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. The shame she planned will return to its sender. But the dignity you carry will expand across generations. Your name will be spoken in rooms she tried to lock you out of. An opportunity is coming because of how you handled this. Heaven will send people of influence, honor, and favor to replace what was almost stolen. The angels are not just watching, they are moving. Behind the scenes, documents are being delayed, contracts are being exposed, and false alliances are breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You are not who they thought. You are greater. And this storm only made that clearer. Soon, people will say, "How did you survive that?" And you'll smile, not because of pride, but because of peace. Because truth protected you. Archangel Michael says, "Well done. You didn't break. You transformed." Type Amen to get blessing 4242.